know us. You are us. We're Church World Service, the Crop Hunger Walk people. And yes, we're also the Tools and Blankets people, the education people, the refugee resettlement people. We're people, working together to end hunger and suffering around the block and around the world. In 1946, in the aftermath of World War II, U.S. Christians joined hands and hearts to do together what no one group could hope to do as well alone: to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and shelter the homeless children of God. We worked together to counter the physical and emotional devastation the war had wrought on millions in Europe and Asia. In the first year, the churches provided more than 11 million pounds of food, clothing, and medical supplies through Church World Service. Our ministry is driven by the belief that all of us are bound as one human family to care for one another in times of trial. Today, some 60 years later, the compassion generated by that belief has touched the lives of millions of people. Church World Service now involves 35 member denominations and many others, providing help and hope now and into the future. Remember, you are us. Now, see how you connect to the mission of Church World Service. Church World Service responds when disaster strikes, whether in the U.S. or around the world. Responding to emergencies here at home, we work with the local interfaith community to find and assist those whose needs may be unmet by other agencies. Our program is unique because the church is there all the time, not just when disasters or emergencies occur.
Church World Service has been awesome. We can't thank you enough for all your support. Everybody that is involved in the ministry, we thank you. You make our job a lot easier, having the resources to provide to the people and not having to turn them away empty-handed.
We work in partnership with local agencies in disaster-stricken areas. We also help disaster-prone areas plan and prepare for emergencies. The Church World Service Tools and Blankets program provides tools and warm blankets to people in need. It also helps establish sewing and weaving workshops that meet local needs for blankets and jobs. Whether the emergency is natural or human-made, people's lives are always disrupted. Church World Service helps families and communities pick up the pieces to rebuild their lives and livelihoods.
We in the village are all a bit calmer now, more at ease, because we will have houses, homes again. Now we can focus on work to meet daily needs and for all the needs of the children, school fees, and so on.
War often forces people to flee their homes. Each year, we help hundreds of thousands of refugees rebuild their communities and lives. And for some of those who can't go home again, we work to find long-term solutions. And we work with our member denominations to find homes for some in the U.S. Church World Service helps build hope, enabling people to move beyond poverty and powerlessness. Through 60 years of experience, we know that for programs and projects to be successful, they must come from the people themselves. Church World Service works in partnership with indigenous organizations and local churches and people to come together around the issues that are most important to them. Hope has many faces. Low-interest loans help individuals start community businesses. Such loans provide self-sufficiency for families and employment for others in the community. Farm families and rural communities are reforesting and reclaiming land, developing water resources, and improving food production methods. Communities and individuals are learning the techniques of fish farming. The newly learned skills enable families to raise fish for food and income. Healthcare, too, must have community roots. Health promoters work tirelessly with people in their homes and villages, teaching ways to improve health and well-being. Education is key to making our work more effective. Our programs help U.S. Christians realize how they are connected to people of all nations. Our educational and advocacy resources explore local and global issues and examine the root causes of poverty and hunger. From development aid to child survival, from immigration policy to human rights, Church World Service shares its more than 60 years of insight with U.S. policymakers. We help provide a unified voice for many groups as people-centered issues are debated in the public arena. Today, through programs like the Africa Initiative and its focus on children, water, food security, peacemaking, and durable solutions for the displaced, Church World Service is building a legacy of hope. Long-term development programs all across the globe help beleaguered people face tomorrow with renewed confidence in their own potential. The work of Church World Service is made possible by you. Through congregational programs and denominational support, the Church World Service ministry continues to meet new challenges. Perhaps we're best known for our Crop Hunger Walks. Crop began in 1947. Farm families across the heartland shared their corn, wheat, rice, and beans with neighbors in war-ravaged Europe. Today, Crop is communities responding to overcome poverty. Some 2,000 communities participate in Crop Hunger Walks each year. Some 2 million walkers and sponsors, many of you, along with your friends and neighbors, put your hearts and souls in motion to help stop hunger one step at a time. You are a part of it, fueling hope for impoverished people everywhere. It is amazing, maybe even miraculous, what happens when people work together. You can see the fruits of those labors in the lives of the people with whom we work around the world. At Church World Service, we've seen what can be done. What it takes is a commitment to partnership rooted in faith that champions peace, justice, and self-sufficiency around the world. Church World Service, you are us, and we are you. Together, we're helping end hunger and human suffering around the block and around the world. Thank you.